Okay, so seriously, what the fuck with the iron? Where? What the F is going on with that? I'm supposed to have a lot more iron ore down here. Come on. Why? Why are you giving me all that hassle? Seriously, man. Not reasonable. Okay. Oh, this stupid thing. Okay. There we go. We have the jetpack unlocked but not crafted. We need to get our oil hooked up. Um, Seriously, what the shit, man? A Mark 1 belt. How did I overlook that? You're not going to make very many modular frames like that, are you? How are we doing for these guys? Nice chunk of rotors. Maybe we can we just sandbag some more smart plating for later because I'm pretty sure modular frames, modular engines require them as part of the recipe. So that means that whatever, I'm just gonna do it all. It's rotors and reinforced iron plates, right? Yes, it is. That recipe was correct. And it's going to take what? 2,400. Two per minute. It's 1,200 minutes divided by 16. Where is the in-game calculator? I know there's an in-game calculator. Forgetting what button brings it up. $75 minutes it's going to take to process that container. That's a lot of time, but it's not too much. And I think it's still going to need to process another container after that. How can I get out of this factory? I believe I am trapped. Nope. Get out right here. Okay. And modular No, I can see information about modular engines because I have not unlocked them yet. Okay, MAM analysis is complete, they say. Need to get going on versatile frames too. Let's scan another hard drive real quick. Plastic AI limiter is definitely the better choice. Okay. Any packages I can send off? No. I need rubber and I need that other thing. Okay, so go down here below and make no, I don't need to go down here. I need to get, what would it take to make my plastic factory? Wow. A lot of stuff that I don't have, and it's Mark IV, so can't even think about it. Okay. We have not unlocked aluminum. So we need early game rubber and plastic. We have everything we need for that, except for encased industrial beams. So I'm going to build an encased industrial beam factory down here. Why is this not producing anything? What the hell is wrong with it? Come on. Okay. Take me to the second floor. Show me the problem. No reinforced iron plates. No screws. Where are your screws, buddy? Do I have an untested factory going on here? Where are the screws supposed to get in there? What the hell? Okay. They come in from above? How did I screw it up that bad? What is wrong with this factory? Well, it's producing now, though. Oh, now I'm getting screws. I'm just not getting plates, huh? I guess I could have tested this one better before deploying it. It is producing, albeit very slowly. Very slowly indeed. Oh, and you're out of reinforced iron plates is the reason. Huh. Take them all. You seem to need them more. I need to work on that factory some more. There's something very wrong with it. Some kind of a wrong belt speed or something, or it's just waiting to catch up with the finally having enough supply. I think only 2 out of 3 floors are working right now. Maybe not. I guess we'll see. Okay, next priority is encased industrial beams. Oh wow, I really pointed that one absolutely the wrong direction. It was supposed to be facing forwards. Trying to decide if I care. Probably not. Wow, I need like 400 iron for this. Way too much. Okay. Go. Oh wow, and that smashed up against this guy too. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm going to need an additional iron node, or 2, probably 2. I could organize better, but Mark IV will take care of most of that. Alright, so I can go a mile that way. I don't want to. I feel like there should be some over this way, though, that should be better. Hard to imagine anywhere in this game would be so far from iron nodes. There we go. There we go. There we go. We already ran the power this direction because I knew there was going to be stuff over here that I wanted eventually. Soonishly. I don't think I went in this cave before, did I? It's not really a cave, but whatever. Extra Mercer Sphere up to 19 now.
Patterns are starting to emerge in
400
vocabulary,
south.
sentence structure, topics.
Getting close.
How fascinating to once again solve a true mystery, to be unable to create any accurate predictions.
Ada's getting all excited because she finally has something to think about. Ooh, what's in here? Nothing. Am I lost now? I think I'm supposed to be going that way. Okay. Okay, where's the iron ore? You can hand it over. I promise nothing bad will happen. There you go. Okay, I see where we are. This wouldn't be a bad place for a train. Oh, these miners need industrial beams. That's why. That's why I need more of that stuff. Okay, well, and that's a pure node too, so I can get 270 out of it directly. I'm gonna have to make some industrial beams by hand. I need it for the early game plastic and rubber too. I'm not going to be able to progress without that. Man, this is going to take a while. only 30 more. Twenty more. Oh man, you know what? This is so dumb. I could have set up a quick assembler back at the base and slooped it and just been cranking these out the whole time. There we go. Oh my God, finally. Sheesh. Okay, man, that took a long time. I left some power lines around here somewhere. Specifically because I knew I was going to need to tap these nodes. I don't know exactly where they are from here. So, I guess I got to build a ladder. Oh, well, a little bit longer than that, though. Maybe. Maybe longer than that, too. Okay. And, whoops. Climb up here with my cable in hand. Oh my God. Let's not forget, I got two. Where are my damn power lines at? You know what? They're on the map, aren't they? I enabled a mod that shows me the stuff I've built on the map. So, a long way away. You just got to keep following the water, huh? Follow the water under here. I'm getting a little ways away from the water. Okay, can't build in the water. Not good. Ah. Okay, get out of the water now. There's a fine line between follow the water and fall in the water. And that right there was fall in the water. And this is fall in the water too. Kinda. Ooh, I avoided it just narrowly. Alright. Out of the tunnel thingy. Where? The literature suggested that there would be a visible power line somewhere around here. Oh, it's past it? Well, that's dumb. Okay. What the hell am I even doing? All right. Sorry. Just had a moment where I didn't realize I was streaming, and I have no idea what I did during that moment. Lost time, okay. I need to find the constructor I just made. There it is. Wow. Half a kilometer. Oh, this is wild. This is kind of a cave. Wonder what's in here. Oops. Well, that didn't blow up anything worthwhile. Except me. I really wish they would set up this rock debris so that it clears out of your way quicker so you can see past it when you blow it up. You know if you even got it or not. Oh wow, this is a deep one. What am I doing down here? There better be something good. This better be not be one of those bullshit. Well, there's some spiders and a yellow power slug in this cave. We're so glad you lost 20 minutes digging your way to the bottom of it. Are you what this is all about? That's all? Great. Well, it was a purple. I guess that's the third best thing you can find in a cave. I feel like I hear something important. I'm going to check the map. What am I not seeing? Where am I? Okay. Oh, wow. That literally is all that's in this cave. That's crazy. But there's a crash site above me. So let me get out of the damn cave. Oh man, how do I get out of here? That's so dumb. There we go. Back to the entrance. And what a waste of a cave. At least I got some hog remains. Oh, and a purple thing. Alright, well. I'm going this way. Oh, am I out of materials? Damn. I can't even have that. I don't even have that. How are these guys doing on modular frames since I'm gone? Really good, much better. Oh, that's fantastic. I have an extra 12 a minute if I slooped that, but I think I need what, like 6 sloops? I think I have 6 sloops. I think I have 5. 5 is right. Well, that's done. That's getting close. At least I can go get... Oh, maybe I can go this way from here. And that's not even gonna do it. I'm gonna need even more. Alright, that's where I'm going. You know what I have never done in this game is tamed a one of those guys, one of those lizard doggies. Everybody's done it but me. I guess I should get started on that at some point. I need to read up on how to do it because I tried to do it intuitively and it, what? Did not work out. Okay, a little bit to the north. Okay, you should be right up here somewhere, right? There you are. Very nice. I think you needed some, yeah, we got to follow that to the end of it anyway because we need to get some limestone as well. Mm. Alright, I almost lost the flow. Here it is. Alright, so I just head right over to that ladder and climb it. Oh man, if I had bothered to build the jetpack in all this time, a lot of this stuff would be easier, but since I don't have proper fuel for it anyway, I could all be doing all this with rubber and plastic, but I want to get my encased industrial beam operation going on first. Where's the limestone? There it is. And I know there's another one not far. This is normal, okay, not pure. Alright, so that's set up. And now I need to get up there because I gotta do the overclocking. Man, exit, whatever. Sometimes it seems like the escape button gets you out of that, and sometimes it does not. Alright, so now I gotta run a parallel line through here. And run along this belt. No, let me get on top of it, please. It'd be so much easier if I don't have to run along beside it. I'll get me in the water. Okay. Okay. Sway. I don't know if you guys caught that, but the game just did an autosave and it didn't even screw me up. That is unusual. Okay. use some of that. And I'm going to need some copper from somewhere. And I think I was prudent enough to bring a decent amount of it down. Definitely enough to steal 100 or so. Great, so I got one more line of iron ore that's coming in, and I don't think I have that from anywhere else, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to go find another iron node out in the wild. Then after that, I'm definitely going to do better organization to not have to do it again in the near future. So, probably with a Mark IV upgrade, I can consolidate the iron extraction much better. So for some reason, okay, there goes the limestone. It's not quite connected, but it's not totally disconnected either. All right. Maybe I should have built a hyper tube out to here. I hate having to come back over here, honestly. This is such a long ways. If I had trains unlocked, I'd honestly rather make a train. Okay. Now I know there's another one nearby. Where is he? There you go. Oh, and there's two pure over there too. Very nice. So since they're pure, I have a choice. Should I bang out this stuff by hand? Or should I, to make the Mark II miner, or should I content myself with a Mark I miner for now? So that's all I need. Let's see. Wait. Overclock to 270 and connect to the power grid there. All right, so all right, let's go. Can't believe I have to drag another conveyor belt through that tunnel. Whatever. The price we pay for efficiency. this factory can appreciate all the effort we're going through to supply them properly. And it's cool how I'm doing this whole thing with iron. There is no coal involved in the production of these things because of the alternate recipes involved. All right, and you are finally provided for. Whew. I wonder if it produced anything with its little half supply. A little bit. A little bit it did. Here comes the conveyor belt, charging right through everything else in such nice organized fashion. Well, this gave us a really nice way to reach our... Wow, those guys are really cranking too. That's fantastic. I wonder how steel beam construction's doing. I wonder if we can get our versatile frames back online. What do they require again? Versatile frameworks. Yeah. Steel beams and those things. So let's see what the steel beam portion of that looks like right now. Please don't go in the water. Go in the water. Thank you. Well, I think I just grabbed all the steel beams or something because there aren't any. What? I guess after all those massive lines we just drew, it would be something if we had any more steel beams to work with. All right. Okay, so it's time to go and secure some rubber and plastic. And if we have any cable already made, I'm going to start stacking those containers because the demand is great. So well, it's coming in. I guess okay. And that should make sure stop building these for a while. Wait, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't go there. Oh man, I almost fell down to the ground below. That would not have been good. Let's see here. I need to get up behind it to activate the third container. There we go. And everything is duly color-coded. Very good. So we've got all that cable. I have 1,200 smart plating. I'm going to need a total of only one more container to finish the game of smart plating. So that means erase that. No more of it goes directly in either. Okay, here we go. Wow. It's still collecting it up. So one more container of plates and rotors will take care of it. Each. Yes, you can be the rotors. Huh. I didn't have a whole container of rotors, did I? But I know I've got them somewhere. Or those things. I do have some of those, though. Life. Oh, God. Just keep doing dumber and dumber things. Alright, and this versatile automated wiring, wow. I'm going to need 5,000 of those for the next phase, so... Whoa. That's one of the... That's what you need the most. And that stuff is what now? What makes, I think it's cable and modular frames, right? Yeah, cable and what? Stators. Shit, stators. And I'm not even making any stators. I need to start. I need to start. What are stators made out of again? I really should have a stator factory somewhere. Why don't I never even made a blueprint. I have some, but they just go directly into other things like motors or whatever's the next step. Okay, so quick assembler. Ah, needs reinforced iron plates, wouldn't you know it? Do I have any over here in my massive factory that does them fast, supposedly? Come on, I know you can do this. Yes, I do. I got 2 or 3, 2 or 3. And you're doing all right too. All right. What? Are you kidding me? What is up with that? Wow. Well, what should I do about not having enough electricity? It's because I'm running all those assemblers, you know, that's the whole problem. Will it come back if I spring it back? I better disconnect motors and rotors before it trips again. I think this is what's being too much right now. Alright, what else did I just disconnect along with that? Or did that keep these guys going? Yeah, I think I shut it down all by itself. Okay, good. So we're okay for now. Definitely need a power production strategy, and I think what that's going to look like is rushing plastic. I'm going to go do that right now, because we got to get these unlocks and get fuel power, because I don't want to make any coal power right now, even though I could. It's, come on, we got 8 times 6. It's a lot already, you know. All right, petroleum. Show me your whereabouts. The first 2 of them are impure, which I don't know. 63. I remember these over in the flat field where I once made a circuit board factory in my first playthrough. Oil extractor. Right here. Early game. Rubber and That's probably fine. I'm pretty sure. No, okay, crude oil 70, right there. Uh-huh. Maybe putting them on top of each other wasn't the best idea. Where does this guy want his electrical power hooked up at? I don't see a spot. In the back. Here we go. $70. And I'm kind of regretting the way I put these containers just now. But I think I don't need to worry about that. All right. I knew I was going to have to do this soon. Let's do it. Bang out some of these guys right here. We need to set up some dimensional depots. Real bad. Yeah, that's what this is. All right, so how many of these am I going to need exactly? Let's see. In the MAM, looks like, oh, I've got a hard drive. Great. Steel rotors and steel rods. I don't like either of those. Pure Caterium is beautiful. Alien technology. Wow, upgrade. Alright, so I'm going to need 11
Dimensional upload speed
plus
increased.
20,
Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during
27
conversion
more.
has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
With the magnets, use the flow, make a curve out of the line. Your shallow lines create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
Shallow lines? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
I can't automate this because I don't have... I guess we just make them all. We're so close now. We're running out of iron pipes. Unbelievable at this point. It seems like we were drowning in them a minute ago. We still have a full container to go grab. That is definitely enough. Whatever. Stop. Back to the ma'am. Unlock that. And
Dimensional expansion increased to 200%. Refining manipulation of SAM allows us to now deconstruct non-living matter down to its atomic components in one dimension and store it in basic bound states in another.
We do not resonate with the tribute song. Do not worship at the window. Desecrate our temple gifts. This gentle serenade is sour and salt.
My intention was not to encroach, if that is what upsets you, nor was it to dispose of material I do not waste.
well, those two have some things to work out, I guess. They do not appear to be communicating in the most effective manner right now. So I'm going to take this power cable and run it on back home. And we're going to have plastic and rubber online. We don't even have to come back for it because we've got dimensional depots to send it to us. Now, can we get past this wall? Yeah, looks like we might just could. No, cannot. It's so hard to connect stuff when you're moving in this game. I don't know how some of these gamers do it. It's very difficult for me. Okay. That's running. I believe it is running. So I need to come over here and check on this situation here. What's going on? Yes! Doing fantastic. And the heavy modular frames. Also doing fantastic. Let's go ahead and we'll get you guys to auto upload to my inventory starting right now. We'll do the same thing. Sure, why not? Over here with you. And I've got rubber. You got rubber in the dimensional depot. That's fantastic. Maybe I'll get some more iron pipes since we were getting low. Dimensional depot both of those items because that's pretty important. Did I just take the full container? better not have. I did take the whole container. It's not once. All right. Oh, wow. That just actually double-clicked itself right into place. It did. Okay. I got those now. I'm going to do 6 more items. Obviously, plates, rods, wire, cable. Well, I need some more Mercer spheres is what I need. That's all there is to it. Okay. Well, that guy's about to go offline. We have a much more powerful one downstairs. I gotta make the SAM thingies. Okay. Let's see how we're doing on sending off the Logistics 4 package. Okay. And okay. We did it. Oh yay! Endorphin rush.
Milestone reached. The transportation of
Fantastic.
resources can reach new heights of efficiency. With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort. Handling a large and complicated vehicle like the truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you. They are an obvious improvement over tractors concerning industrial purposes.
Okay, this is our next important goal. And we have all of the stuff. And we need to do the MAM research for turbo fuel. That is under sulfur. Oh yeah, we need to go get sulfur. Shoot. Alright, so we need to get sulfur up north. Wait, that's, what was it, south? South rather, my bad. There is an impure sulfur node that we hit up to get as far as we did already. Right over here, yeah. I see it right down there. Alright, I already see that you were going to be a problem. Let's have a conversation about that. Good. So you didn't even have to die. You just ran away. And get a minor mark 1 on there because this is an impure node. And I don't need very much. I'm going to need this a lot more in a minute. I should have drug the power cable out here with me. I forgot we didn't have any out this way. Oh, you know what? Let me make one closer to the actual thing. There you go. I could have left a hand miner over there. That would have been filling up while I was waiting. I was dicking around with this. I think I need to go ahead and build that stupid jetpack now too. dock for long enough without using it. Even though I really don't like it. It mostly just stresses me out. Okay, that's running. And while it's filling up the container, let's see about this jetpack business. Great, jetpack is built. And still like the backpack better, but at least we have it now. And I'm going to have to give it some solid biofuel. Oh, I have some solid biofuel. Well, about to have a little more. Waiting for that thing to come back anyway. The cargo Hope Messiah is returning from the space station. All right, 24 seconds. No, I still don't even have the rubber or the plastic. Doesn't look like no 150 a minute to me. What's up with that? Huh. Well, whatever. Here you go, here you go, here you go. I need 42 and 46 more. Got 25. I wonder if that thing's still gearing up. Because it doesn't seem like it does 150 and 150. It's not even really doing 60 and 60. But in any case, the rubber's about to be done. I guess maybe the plastic is live and the, no. It's doing like one every 2 seconds. It's like 30 a minute. It's just starting to pick up now. Okay, I've got all the rubber that I need. And plastic, I'm only down like 20. $14 to be exact. This is degrading to sit there and wait for it to trickle in. I'll be right back. All right, good. Well, I guess the good thing is we should have plenty of sulfur accumulated by the time we're done with this, sending off this package. Uh-huh. Very good. Now we can make...
It is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available. Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Caterium will serve as a suitable replacement to construct the fuel-powered generator. Your research into this element was valuable. In fact, you in particular are my most valuable...
I wonder if Caterium's based on something real.
It would be bad for morale.
Okay. So what was it that we needed to do for the MAM? Oh, we needed the sulfur. Okay, so the sulfur's down south. We just set that up. If anybody would like to donate me a better graphics card, I'd be really stoked. Great, that should be good. 30 a minute? Oh, why couldn't I have at least maxed you one before I left? Sheesh, you're so slow. Oh, this is just the worst. Oh, and it's a Mark I miner? No. So dumb. Why did I do that? Might as well could have at least done it at a rate that was worth doing. Whatever. Okay, so let's make a MAM. Research sulfur. Oh. Now I don't have any rotors because I gave them all away. Well, fine. We'll just take the sulfur back home with us and do it back there when we pick up the rotors. Now don't tell me... Oh yeah, I have like containers full of rotors. I wonder if I have any here though. Should have a few. Yeah, just a few. And this factory can actually go now. It's no longer needed. A little bit of cleanup finally. Very nice. This one, well, oh, that one doesn't have any power now because that was its power supply. No, something else is wrong. No power. Why no power? Because it looks like it's hooked into those, but it's not. Come on. Let me in there. Alright, there we go. Now it's rolling. We got screws, and we got nothing. And we need... Oh, this is just more reinforced iron plates? No, I am doing really good on reinforced iron plates right now. Let's just let it go. We are fine. Okay, rotors. I need rotors. They are down here. There we go. Up to my ears in rotors. I just need to hit up a MAM at some point. Doesn't have to be up top right now. There's no reason for it to be. Still got 4.5 minutes till that thing comes back. Sulfur. Okay, experimental power generation. Thank you.
Research completed. Experimental power generation research options are now available. These may enhance performance of other fuel sources.
50 packaged fuel.
Compacted coal model.
15.
It is physically smaller and more powerful, but its carbon footprint remains enormous. This fuel upgrade can be used in coal-powered generators and vehicles.
Let's get those 15 compacted coal while we go figure out how we're going to come up with some packaged fuel when we don't even have I can't bang out compacted coal by hand? What? It can only be made in an assembler? Well, fine, whatever. Do an assembler then. Alright, I'll just leave you alone to make your compacted coal, because there's only like 50 of them. And we're a long ways away from having any packaged fuel. Hmm. That factory is squarely locked behind aluminum. Am I going to have to come up with packaged fuel the old-fashioned way? I think so. Okay, man. Fine, I'll do the jetpack. I'm going to wait 1 minute, send this off, and then unlock fuel packaging. It's already all supplied. I just need 30 seconds. I can hear it. Guess I have to select something that isn't ready first. And then go back and select it. Good.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the
And that'll
package.
be my next project.
Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Let's see how my assembler arrays are doing over here. Oh, that one's still actually working. Uh-huh. Oh, did I forget to connect these though, or did I not? What? Is the other one full? It is. Oh my God, that's insane. So I've got way more of those than I will ever need, and they're still backing themselves up like mad. Let's see, I've got 2,400. I'm in phase 3. I think I am going to need 1,000 more. I think I am. So I might as well fill another container. Or at least a bunch of it. And there's about 300 of them already made. But my supply containers are empty. I don't have any idea. I guess we'll just let that process and see what happens. What about these guys? I got nothing. Who are they making again? Versatile frameworks. And they're all out of modular frames. I'm going to kill my power supply if I do this. Maybe I will, huh? Wait a minute, no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 400. Right, I need to give it 1,200. So 8 more. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. And then I don't even know how many containers of steel beams I need to give it, but I'll count up as soon as that's all processed out. And over here, I can see my plastic operation right there. And it is going slow. Did I do something wrong? Oh, no wonder. Oh man, yeah. I used Mark 1 as exhaust. That's not right. They're supposed to be doing 150. It'll definitely mess them up if they're not able to come out fast enough. Yeah, maybe that was not actually the problem. It is possible. I guess the thing is, it is doing something. Okay. That's terrible, is it? How could it only be needing 70? That does not seem correct. 270, and I thought I saw 70. Oh my God. Well, that could definitely be part of the problem. If it needs 270 and it's not getting it. I need more space on this pipe in order to patch into it. From the next node, which is right here. Can't believe I forgot that. I can't believe I misread that. Why would I think that that could run on only 70? I did think that was cool. I think it's a general issue in my life that I need to solve. Not questioning good news when it needs to be questioned. Okay, and now this guy needs to be providing at least 120. There you go. And now, pretty sure I need to build 2 refineries. At least. Probably front to back. And this one well, it's just going to make fuel. I didn't realize heavy oil residue was an alt. All right. you making 40? I don't know how much you want. It doesn't know how much it wants either. Oh, but how much oil do you want? 60. All right, we have that. No, do we? No, we don't. Guess we'll see. I'm gonna have to get some more fuel. What we have to spare is 30. And the polymer resin is going to get synced. Right. Now you can see why it is very bad to not build on foundations. You end up making a horrible mess like this. Now I gotta find more oil. I got some right there. Fortunately, this whole area is strewn with ladders, so it's easy to get back up where I came. But having said that, where is the ladder? Have I spoken too soon? No, there's a slope. Okay, I need to join up to this network primarily, not... Where did I come from? Over here. Okay. Is this? Yes, this is the right direction. It's just the wrong place. Alright. Very well. I get there, and I am not gonna do that without some pumping. So, I have to change into my workout clothes because it's time to get a pump. Ha, 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 ha. So, okay, so we've got Why am I getting two head lifts? Oh, it's the current one and the projected one. Alright, well, I think that should have solved the problem. We should have plenty of fluid coming up this way. Although once the pipe filled, that would have solved the problem anyway, right? Since there's generators on this side. I think what we did is just dump everything down. Oh, I gotta set the clock speed on that extractor too, because I don't think I did that. Yeah, no, I did not. Let's see if we can inject a full 300 into the line from here. It's probably going to time out, but at the very least, it'll fill up faster. So we now have a full 300 going into the fuel segment, which there's no way we're using all of. I could do 100. This would need to be faster than this. Needs 50 a minute now. Alright, I've made enough of a mess. Let's make a grid-aligned foundation now. Get the foliage under control. Okay. Get packager. And container. Connection there. Connection to the fuel source. And we're gonna need some bottles. Alright, I've got 400 of those. I'll give you that and that. And hook you up to power right. this have? It does. It's got fuel. Packaged fuel. Getting any throughput, or is it just all running downhill? Not getting any throughput at all, no sir. Is it a head lift issue or a volume issue? You're consuming 50. You're producing 100. Where's it going? Okay, it's rolling. You almost got the 50 to unlock the turbo fuel. All right. I don't think we even need that anymore now. But let's see. All that for this. Huh. And I don't have the compact coal with me right now, so I guess we might as well let it process out the plastic that it has. We can have a little supply on hand. It's only going to be able to do a couple of stacks anyway. Alright, so let's, oh, you know what? Shoot, let's get, you know what? Forget that. Let's get a dimensional depot of it. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're going to have to do a crafting bench. Have to bang all this out. We need to go down in that cave and get our activated SAM on the dimensional depot circuit. Alright, that's more than enough for the dimensional depots we can make with the Mercer spheres we have, so, oops. Looking for that guy right there. There we go. Alright. Vertical travel. Okay. And should I... I'm wondering if I should go so far as to give the packaged fuel guys. Do I have smart splitters yet? I don't. Can I get them real quick? Let's see. I think that's under Deuterium, right? 10 AI limiters. Can I get AI limiters? I can get 3 of them. Then I need more Deuterium wire. Okay. I am going to need one more to make the actual smart splitter. Alright, so unlock smart splitters. Get another hard drive going
The
on.
Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
Yep. So I am going to put smart splitter here. And he is going to left, right? Yeah, so the left output is going to get overflow. Whenever this fills up, and that's going to go to, is we can sneak it back around the back here so nobody has to stare at it. Make it easier to pave over. Oh wow, that's a long journey. Not very efficient, unfortunately. I wonder if this factory will jam up if we use more product more than another one. So like if there's no outlet for the rubber, would that screw the plastic up? I guess we'll find out pretty shortly, huh? And okay, so our next goal is industrial manufacturing, and for that we're going to need another 200 plastic, which we may already have. Where would it be? If we did, it would be over here, right? Yeah, okay, we'll disorient it. Oh, we definitely have that much. Okay, and rubber, we might as well get a bunch of it while we're here, because I know we're going to need at least some of it real soon. And so fuel generation is good to go. I'm about to unlock turbo fuel, even though I don't need to unlock it to build my factory for it. Where can I find both sulfur and crude in close proximity to each other for my first turbo fuel factory? Here's my magic assembler. There you go, buddy. Thank you. And alright, I guess bye. And oh, I'm researching something. Oh, and it's got 6 minutes to go. Fine, time to send off the package for industrial manufacturing instead. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're off.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of project assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
14 minutes, huh? Let's check on our assembler arrays over here. Alright, what have you guys come up with? You got 1200 plus 1200 plus 1100. That's 3,500 and some little bit of change. Of the 3,250 total that we need. So we are done with those completely. Okay, perfect. Versatile frameworks, we still need 2,200 just to clear this phase. And got 15. So I need to get 15 stacks. To this guy. Where are they again? Here we go. 4, 12. Oh, well, I don't quite have 15 stacks to give him, but I'll give him what I got. And just to make sure, modular frames are on point because those guys are going to run out sooner. Alright, so let's see. Gather some stuff. Gather some cable. Not full. What you got? Still filling the top one, huh? Well, it's not bad. There we go. Thank you. So if we distribute that among the automated wiring people, oh shoot. With all this, we never got our Stator situation online. We kept seeing other things that needed attention first. And that's crucial to getting the automated wiring going. Okay, we can unlock turbo fuel next. Very nice. Thank you very much, steel beams. Your versatile frameworks are working. Okay, we needed an assembler. Smart plating, automated wiring. I think I like this blueprint for Stators a little better, even though I think this is kind of a low volume version, if I'm not mistaken. I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully this doesn't bring the whole system to a halt for lack of electricity. I imagine we're about to find out. Power pole, please. No? May I please connect to something? There we go. pretty unfortunate placement for the stairway. Okay, this is reinforced iron plate. I want stators. That is never, ever, ever gonna work. Never gonna work. No, sir. No, sir. This is gonna need... Okay. Okay, first of all, I want some griddle-lined foundations, at least a few of them, but the more the merrier. And then I'm going to have to repurpose the automated wiring one because it's the one that's the most likely to be able to handle. Okay, so I got 16 of them. There's 8 and then 8, right? Okay, so we're going to make stators. Okie dokie. And that's all I have to say to you. And I'll come over here. Control V. Control V. Control V. 12 to go. 11 to go. 10 to go. 9 to go. 8 to go. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Done. Stators indeed. And that is going to need wire on the bottom and steel pipe on top. So wire. And give you 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. Give you 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. Only got a couple of stacks left. And the other ingredient is steel pipes, right? And you can have them all. I don't care. Take them. Let me go get some more wire. Oh, did I not power this up? I did not power this up. Are we going to kill the power? Is this going to take us down? I can't power it up because I just gave up all my wire. Alright, it's time to go get some wire. Yeah, still knocking out those versatile frameworks, huh? Wonder how high it'll go before I have to resupply since I didn't count up or anything. I can't even remember what part it needs more of. Yeah, I know. It's the steel frame. This is steel beams. Okay, so wires way over here now. Thank you. And all right, so can I get some electricity from right there? Yes, you can. Thank you. Come. Drag it over to here with me. Fly up here and get ready to crash the system by asking too much of the power grid. Boom. But just in case it will run, we give everybody 2 more stacks of wire. All right. A lot of green. Well, that's good to know. Smart plating configuration is pretty much exactly the same as the stators. Hey, Mr. Blackbeard, dude, I am so sorry. I respond to you always in the wrong minute. I'm so bad, dude. My bad. What's going on with you? How long ago did you comment? I'm pretty sure I missed you. Okay, so these guys that are yellow are waiting. They're waiting on pipes because the pipe speed is a little bit. Oh God, shit! I'm sorry, man. I was looking at another screen with some info on it. I'm broadcasting on a couple of mainstream platforms simultaneously, so there's a lot of screens to keep track of. And what's normal is that there's nobody talking. Period. Like nobody ever says anything to me, so I check it just in case, I don't. It's not like there's a conversation to keep up with normally. So I apologize for not responding. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how that works actually. I don't know. So I guess it's not the perfect configuration because the pipes need faster travel. I wonder if it'd be worth it to repair it real quick. If I could see what was going on at least. All right, so let's see. I should have thought of this when I was designing this blueprint. Okay, well, I'll just go up one for everything and see if that takes care of it. The main entrance for the steel pipes is here. No, here. And right now, that's Mark II, so. Mark III, Mark III, Mark III. And then Mark III. That will probably take care of it as well as I can without doing more careful math. Mark 1, and it has to feed how many? 4? I think that's perfect. Yep, 15 times 4 is 60, and that's the speed it's rated for, so we may have just fixed the speed issue on that. Not that we'll need a stator factory for very long. As long as we have one, it might as well be working properly. Now, oh man, okay, so the blueprints, check it out. I've got a couple of them built over here and they're running. I made a blueprint for every single major item that you need in the game. I think Stators is like the one that I don't have because I didn't see any unlocks that needed that, but it turns out my smart plating, well, not smart plating, but versatile. Is it versatile wiring? Whatever. The wiring one is a very similar formula. Just that it needed some belt speed adjustment. And this is it right here. It doesn't look very nice, but I just needed a quick source of stators for that's what it is, the automated wiring. So I found that just, making a boatload of assemblers sometimes is better than a more fancy setup. It works really well. I'm trying to get right now. I need to get some turbo fuel factories built, and I'll show you my blueprint for that because that one looks really good, especially if you use it with the modular system. Oh, you know what? Let me see. This might be a good moment to take a break and show you my research and development save game because that thing is awesome. But I'm kind of timing this playthrough because I want to see how well I do. And I know I can beat this time because I wasted a lot of time initially banging stuff out by hand instead of making proper factories for it. I wasted some time. So hold on, let me get finished with this one train of thought that I'm on. Okay, what did these guys run out of just now? These guys want steel beams. Oh my god. And they're so greedy too. All right. Whatever. That's what steel beams are for, I guess. Nine over here. With these assembler factories, when the idea is they're load balanced. So I tried to name the blueprint 16 load balanced assemblers, but when I went to type that out, it turns out the abbreviation looks a lot like 16-pound ass. But when you're limited on belt speed, you know, you distribute out from these containers, but it's an early game recipe, so it's not made for really fast belt speeds. And when you're limited on belt speed, you just have to have more points to distribute from if none of them can go fast enough. Oh, this is not even hung up for cables. This is hung up for stators, which is what I just went to go and fetch. There we go. I only need like, well, I don't know how many I need. I need to check the thing. All right, people, where are my stators at? There's my anemic little stator supply. What have you got for me so far? Nothing? Oh, because you're passing it all straight through to the space elevator. There you go. I gave it just now, what, like 500? Yeah, 500 or 600. And it needs one per. So I still need about 100 more stators to finish to finish this phase for that one part. All right, so there's that. Let me save this game and I'll show you my research and development phase. All right, cool. You have a fun poop, bro. So I guess I'm at the 15 hours point on this, I believe. Well, 14 hours and 20 minutes. Close. So I'll show you my research and development phase. I've gotten to the point where I have to tear down the entire thing because it's not big enough. Hold on. I'm going to point my camera down so you don't have to look at me when you're pooping. Also, so you don't have to look at me when I'm smoking because I might get in trouble with the platforms for that. Alright, so this save uses a lot more memory and it takes a lot longer to load, and it is insane, but like it's in creative mode, right? So this is what it looks like. This is my rocket fuel factory. I actually have a newer version of it because I changed the name, but look at this enormous factory that I made for making nuclear pasta. It takes up all this space. I wonder if I should turn it on, but it might crash my power grid. Hold on, let me see where my power grid's at right now. It takes up like 20 megawatts. Yeah, I've got 20 megawatts free. I guess I can, do I? Let's see. Consumption 40, yeah, I do. I have almost 40 free. All right, I'm gonna switch it on for a second so you can see how cool it looks when it's running. Oh wait, that is operational. I have an extra switch installed in this approach framework and I don't know what to do with it, so I just labeled it nothing and put a sign that says do not fuck with this switch. Okay, over here, yeah, that's the power switch. There we go, and it is starting to run. So that's what it looks like from outside when it's running. It needs 1,500 copper ingots a minute that it makes internally. And it runs all of its production across this racetrack on the roof, so you can check the speed of every single thing. And the copper ingot production runs through all that elaborate and unnecessary belt work. And I need 4 of them in order to make 10 a minute, which I am using to feed another factory. What is it that needs 10 nuclear pasta a minute again that I'm making? All right. So some other factories that I made and I tested, but that I haven't had time to set up on my system because it's not generating enough power yet, are these over here. Okay, this one does, shoot, what does it do again? Yeah, it does those things. Neural quantum whatevers. This is a concrete factory because I needed a concrete factory that can make 1,000 concrete a minute. So this is the Sploosh Master 1000. That makes 1,000 concrete a minute, and in order to make this, all the Singularities factory that makes singularity crystals, I had to strap 2 Sploosh Masters on its butt, right there, one to the right, one to the left, so it can manufacture the 2,000 concrete a minute that it needs internally. Man, when I get this thing going, I have to turn a lot of other stuff off. This is my superposition oscillator factory called Assume the Position. And this is the fixite trigons, I call those Doritos. And then this is cooling systems, but it makes a lot of other stuff. This is just for the little odds and ends that you need to finish a lot of the product assembly parts. Right, so you start off just making your cooling systems and you have to input these. Then if you want thermal propulsion rockets, you input that stuff. But it will consume half of your cooling systems. And then if you want the adaptive control units, you hook those up. And I don't think it does 2.5. I think it only does 1.5. I think that's wrong. And then I think I labeled it wrong. And then finally, if you supply the supercomputers, instead of adaptive control units, it'll go the next processing step, you know. Now the same kind of logic going on over here with my, oh, did I ever show you my plastic and rubber factories? That one makes 600 plastic, that one makes 600 rubber. But the plastic factory has a secret thing inside. The plastic factory ends up with more fuel than it can actually use, or more residual, whatever, heavy residual fuel or something. What's it called? The purple stuff. Heavy oil residue, there you go. So I process it into fuel on the roof, and then this factory ends up supplying its own power. It uses like 1.2 megawatts, but it produces 1.2 megawatts at the same time with the extra fuel from the recycled plastic and process. Or there's some valves you can play with over here and make it store up packaged fuel for you instead. But it can't do both. It doesn't have enough extra fuel to do both. It can either generate power or it could drain power and generate packaged fuel, however you prefer. The rubber factory does all the same thing, but somehow, like when you reverse these recipes and make recycled rubber from recycled plastic, you don't end up with anything extra. So it just does what it's supposed to do, and that's it. And I need 2 of each of these so far to run this system. And then this, of course, is, heavy modular frames. And this is following the same system where I pass all of the intermediate and final production through like a waterfall that goes over the top. I call this the waterfall, and I call this the rat race. And we've got like a little observation deck on the roof where you can kind of hang out up here and check it out and see all your stuff moving. There's 4, I think there's 4 manufacturers down in there. And each one of these lines of screws represents their, well, I don't know, there's 6 lines of screws, so I'm confused now. And then this, of course, right here, now the next step after heavy modular frames is fused modular frames. So this takes these 10 heavy modular frames and turns them into 10 fused heavy modular frames. And since if I feed it with radio control units, 20 a minute, then it'll give me pressure conversion cubes instead. And in order to make the fused modular frames, it needs 700 aluminum a minute, which I'm making in this factory right next to it. These are not hooked up yet. This is just simple rotors and motors, and it does all the way from ore, just so you have some rotors and motors stored up to use. And so all of this was done in creative mode. So what I'm doing in my main setup right now in the playthrough is trying to get this whole thing built, but in an actual playthrough. As you can see, it's very large, but it still doesn't have enough factory module bays to hook up everything. I think I made a spreadsheet the other day, and I think I determined that I need somewhere on the order of 70 factory modules deployed total by the time it's done. Each hub piece, which is one of these right here, can handle 2 of them. So 70 would be like, I would need 18 on each side, so there would need to be 9 hubs instead of 4. It would need to be roughly twice as big as it is. Maybe a third larger than it is. Maybe it would stretch all the way, like this rectangle would go out to here and back around, and then maybe I'd get everything on it. But then I need to start on the nuclear. See, that doesn't even start on nuclear power. I'm pretty sure I can do that all on rocket fuel, but I want to have nuclear as part of my setup. So I'm going to go back to my regular playthrough now. Yeah, I played this game way too much because I like the way, I always said, I like the way it takes up almost all of my brain and doesn't let me think about anything else. So I can't start building that modular system until I unlock Mark V. And I think I've unlocked Mark 4 at this point. I think. So I'm way over here, and I was just thinking about how, all right, automated wiring is being coughed up. So it's talking about how we're going to need about 600 more stators, right? So let's see. Ah, wonder if I can grab that yellow slug on this jump. Nice, I can. I guess the jetpack isn't completely useless. Well, the thing about this game is you need time, you know. I've been left alone by all my girls. So I need something I can do by myself. And something that won't let me think about how much I'm not making money on my other platforms. And you can't think about much else when you're doing this, you know. Grab that production and that production. Check on our stators over here. How are they? Oh, this is just the best thing ever. I'm so glad I made. So glad I designed the 16-pound ass. Hold on, let me put those back so I can count them with the delete gun. Oh, never mind. Well, there's 530 of them. Will that be enough to finish the order? I just had a dumb thought that we would run a conveyor belt all the way over there. They are, oh yeah, that is too bad I can't play this game on the other platforms. I wonder if Coffee Stain Studios would authorize it. Because some studios have authorized their games for Chatterbait, but most of them are like indie games or abandoned games, like Serious Sam, or games that are stuck in development phase for overlong. You know, I think those guys are jammed up because nobody's taken their output. Find save power for the stuff that we're still working on. Wait, I went too far this way. I need to come this way. Okay. Oh wait, I still haven't unlocked turbo fuel in the MAM, have I? I was waiting for a hard drive to finish up, and it's done. Interesting. That might seriously be a big help. Okay, so this is Sulfur. Riot allowed their games? Yeah. Okay, everything else is locked behind aluminum.
Fuel is optimal for fuel-powered generators, jetpacks, and fulfilling long-distance trucker fantasies.
Fulfilling long-distance trucker fantasies. I hardly laugh at any of her stuff anymore, but that one was funny. I guess I hadn't heard it that many times. Okay. Are we running out of steel beams? We are. Out of steel beams across the board. How many do I have? None. No, I have some. Okay, 1, 2, 3 for you. This seems dumb to be putting stuff in containers, man, but man, is it effective. Especially for elevator parts. Alright, that'll keep me going just a little bit longer. You. Yes, this is where all of the Stator love goes, isn't it? Yes, it is. You guys go have some more. We've got 230 of those. Oh yeah, Mr. Blackbeard, definitely, man, definitely. Let me know when you're gonna have time to play. It'd be super fun to do a save together. That'd be amazing. I've never multiplayered this game at all. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I'd schedule that and everything. Automated wiring. For phase 3, I only need 500. I have a feeling that is a modular engine ingredient, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the main reasons I do play Satisfactory. Is stops me from doing that other thing that you just said. Uh-huh. Oh, we're out of cable. Isn't that nice? Okay. How much cable do I have? A bunch. You can't have it all. I meant to give you like that much. There you go, 12 stacks. Stacks for you. Okay, 12 was excessive. I'm gonna go get 1, 2, 3 back from you. Back from you. Give 3 of them to you. And 3 of them to you. Now, getting much closer on those guys. Oh yeah. I think that one's done. Okay. I am right now, you know. When the girls show up, then I got to be all about them, and that's a lot different, you know. Um, all right, so should we try to unlock monorail technology? Probably should. Then we definitely need to get some modular systems going on. Okay. Huh. I used up all my steel beams, I think. No. That's right, I kept 3 stacks for my wait. Motors? Do I not have any motors either? No, I got motors. Yeah, I do. Okay, time to go get that other stuff. Yeah, we gotta come together on mods. The only mods that I need are the auto link mods for blueprints, because most of my stuff won't work without auto link. You know, infinite nudge, and that stuff works in multiplayer, right? I don't think it makes any difference. I probably could have got this stuff out of the dimensional depot anyway. Wow. Oh, wait, let me check my stator situation. Maybe convert that over to the next item on the list. All right, we got a few more. Wonder. I think that is it for elevator parts that can be manufactured, that can be made outside of a manufacturer. I wonder if I can build my quick manufacturer yet, or is that locked behind aluminum? Locked behind aluminum. All right. You know what? I just realized something I need to do right now. Since I'm held up on steel beams and there's no reason to be, I'm just going to put a couple of sloops in here. And that should help out immensely. And I don't know. Okay, I'm coming back up here to send off the package, that's why. No, I don't, I mean, I just don't, I don't know how, You know, I don't know how to Discord.
Milestone reached.
Something I need to figure out, I guess.
For efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Change your life.
Ooh, I gotta get heavy modular frames going on. I used to have a Discord, you know, I used to have a Discord. Okay, so that is sent off. I have 2 factories I need to make real bad. And one of them is that cool stuff factory I was just showing you. I wonder if I even can at this point. No, I cannot make that yet. Not at all. Not even in the... Not even in the neighborhood of having the ability. Alright, so I need to put a heavy modular frames factory somewhere right around here. And is this... Alright, so I need some quick wire, some high-speed connectors, some cable, and some quartz crystals. You don't need that. Fine, whatever. I don't want to carry all that around, but I don't see the choice. Quick wire. I never did set up my quick wire factory. Why did I not do that? Stupidity. Do I have? I probably have several stacks of quick wire just sitting there waiting to be devoured in this factory. Yes, I do. What building are they in? Yeah. Not in that one. Nor in that one. Nor in that one. Here. So, not on the first floor. I guess quick wires on the third floor, maybe. Indeed. Well, deuterium ingots, but where is it feeding to? goes this way. This way. It's going up. Why is it going up? To where? Aha. You got 41. You got 37. Not very much. Not very much at all. Okay. We definitely need some kind of a quick wire operation. Where is the bacterium ore coming in at? There's some. It's coming from here. Okay. Good. So, make a quick smelter real quick. I don't have enough cable to make a splitter. Yeah. I really hope they made some for me up there. Did the versatile framework stop flowing? We should have a good amount of steel beams in a minute. And take care of that for good. I don't think we need too many of those. That's the server you run on Discord? All right. I need to educate on Discord. I need to get like good with it and like take a few days to sit there and just like screw around with Discord for like a while, you know. I'm up here looking for cable, and I made extra tall cable towers because I was optimistic about production levels. I wonder if we're producing at the correct speed anyway. It might be slow. Yes, we're at 50%. Why? Why? Not enough ore or what? Because the ore is backed up, so what's the problem? Okay, copper ingots not making it through. Why are you? Is your wires hung up? Why is your wire hung up? Because what? Is this actually a flawed schematic? It is a flawed schematic. That needs to be marked too. Huh. Been using this blueprint for several playthroughs. I had no idea. Okay, so why? Oh, that wasn't even... That wasn't even it. That was something else. That was the wire blueprint. Okay. so wire's not coming in fast enough. Why not? Uh-huh. Yeah, my cable factory's been at half production this whole time because of that. Two different setups. Man. I need to make a note. Okay. Great, so we were only producing 15 cable a minute all that time instead of 30. It's amazing we accomplished anything at all. Crazy. So what is up with the last 500 versatile frameworks? What are we out of? You're out of steel beams. Well, I don't have any either, guys, so I'm just going to have to hold on. Here we go. Go find some steel beams. Now we're too far gone to try to unlock something else. Alright, I slooped the steel beams the last time I was over here, so we should have some decent production right now. It's okay, but okay, Mark II. Good, 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 good. Mm-hmm. Where is the output of this machine? Okay. Did I hide it somewhere, or is this it right here? Okay. It's buried way down in there. That's why I can't see it. Okay, there's some other. Oh, this one too, huh? 3. That's why I stopped making factories in that size, because they are really hard to move around in. Well, now we're making 180 a minute, and they're actually coming through, so that should be a big improvement. Okay, so cable and those things are finally producing at a proper pace. I probably should improve the steel one as well. Like the blueprint, I mean. Okay. So next I need high-speed connectors. What did I end up doing with my Caterium situation? Ah, yes. Okay, so I needed cables and such to handle splitters that I needed to build, and then this guy needs to make Caterium ingots for me. He's gonna move his ass too. And this guy needs to make some quick wire for me. And he needs to move his ass too. Okay. And he needs to put it all in container right here. You are making what now? 300, so okay, and you hooked up to electricity, you hooked up to electricity, and get you hooked up to electricity. Yeah. Nice. So you only need to do 30 because that's all he can handle anyway. But we do have Mark IV belts. Oh my god. So that means I can make quick manufacturers. I think. Yes. No, I need the aluminum sheets. Oh, bummer. I can still make a manufacturer. Let's see here. Let me just stay on focus right now. I need quick connectors, so bang those out. Interesting. Okay, 3 more. It's going to be about what? All right. Time for some heavy modular frames, if the system can take that, which I do not know. I mean, if the power system can handle it, you know? Not enough concrete. Oh my God. All right. I guess I had enough, and then I made that foundation and then killed it. So I've got steel beams. We should probably be able to finish off that phase of the elevator. I really expected to be further along on the modular engines by now. But we're not, so whatever. Another container full of concrete. How is our recently doubled up cable production? Alright, well, it's actually producing something. Okay, what did I come to check on? Something over here. Yes. The versatile frameworks. And their never-ending greed for devour all the steel beams in the land. finally be enough. 670 of those, and for this phase I need 500. But I need 5,000 for the next phase, so might as well not get comfortable. With having enough of them. And these guys are the ones, you guys are the ones that love the stators. Yes, I cannot stop making stators for now then, can I? No, sir. No, I cannot. Let me get up there. Alright, here we go. I don't have that many even, but whatever. Not that much cable either. 1, 2. Oh, I do have a decent amount of cable. I think I can give everybody 4 stacks. That means 2 more for you. That's fine. So stator production must continue. Sorry to say. Which causes me to ask, what's going on with wire production? Did I ever fix that? Seem to be making a partial recovery. Alright, let's see what we need to send off to unlock the next thing. Okay, time to get those modular frames built. My neighbor's puppy's freaking my dog out again. Finally. Okay, buddy, what is your problem gonna be now? This is an older blueprint that I made a long time ago when I did things quite a bit differently. So it doesn't look... What the hell? It doesn't look exactly the same as the rest of them. Or even kinda the same. It's not based on the same template, but it is a similar style. And I guess I can't shove it too far back into the cliff, can I? If I come out that far, will that solve the problem? I think it will. It's just barely a little bit of logistics back there. Okay. Oh no. Nope. Cannot do it like that. It needs to be front facing forward. All right, now what do I got to give you? I think the neighbors left their puppy alone, and it's crying. And my dog thinks it would be really fun to hang out with the puppy. Caterium ingots it wants, and everything else is ore. What was I thinking, man? What was I thinking? No, well, you're doing a really good job, man. You're doing a really good job. I'll give you my last summer sloop. Such a dumb way to set stuff up, but I just really want to get... I really want to get heavy modular frames running. What are you doing? We talked about this. Run away. Good. Yes. Okay. That guy's always in the way. Okay, so there's that. And where is the... Where can I get some quartz? Okay, a good amount. How about right here? Yeah, we need a tiny amount of quartz. And where can I get some? I think I got some limestone coming down the mountain right over here, don't I? No. Or do I? Yeah, I do. It's kind of hidden, but I got it. And it's going slow. And I have Mark 4 belts available now, so I can get a lot more resources from each thing. And I probably need to stop and organize that soon, but I'm probably not going to because I'm stubborn. And now we need some copper. Oh, definitely making some hardcore spaghetti here. Well, this needs to be Mark 2 because it needs 63. And then I need a Mark 3 line of iron ore coming off of there. Okay. Great, and I'm going to put an industrial storage container right here. And watch it magically fill up with heavy modular frames. But only if I hook up the electricity. Well, we stopped just short of completing that one order. Get the rest of those steel beams distributed to the versatile frameworks. Oh wait, it's over here. Yeah. Way out on the far end. It's right here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And we need to put and 10 stacks for you. 10 stacks for you. And if that don't do it, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need one back. All right. $830 now, huh? Well, guys, I need 5,000 eventually, so not really any way of getting too many of them. All right, I'm gonna turn this down, eat a little bit more while I continue. I need to find a place where there's sulfur and petroleum near to each other. Because turbo fuel is my next challenge. I totally forgot to upgrade the output. On my stuff. Bummer. I think this thing only makes like 1.5 or 2 heavy modular frames a minute or something. It's extremely slow. Wow, it takes a while to get up above it. All right. So the ores have finally made their journey and the ingots are coming out. Where's the main manufacturer that does the actual... Where did... Oh, it's over there buried in the mountainside. Yep. 2.5 a minute. Oh, are you not getting any modular frames? You know what? I just happen to have a few extra. Let's go. Okay, so the production of stators must not be neglected. But I now have a new recipe that I have unlocked, which is, I don't have any more wire in this line to contaminate anything, do I? No. Alright, so I'm going to change everything to quick wire stator. That's 8 a minute versus what? 5 a minute. We want 16 steel pipes instead of 15. Very little difference. Okay. 60 quick wire a minute versus 40. Oh no. Let's see if that works. Maybe it will. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just 2 more. Okay, Stator homies, let's see what kind of quick wire we got laying around over here waiting for us. The efforts of our brave little constructor here. Almost a full container, that's nice. Let's see if you guys are up to some quick wire statoring. Full container of those, let's go. Now, where's the quick wire at? It's like the hardest thing to find in inventory. Here we go. I think it's because the number takes up almost the entire graphic area where it says 500. 3 for you. You. Oh, we scroll right past them. Should be looking for the 500 is what I should be looking for. How's that work? It does do close to 100 a minute if it's supplied. Alright, so stators are working. Heavy modular frames are happening over here, or supposed to be trying to happen. We've got 6 of them so far. We only need only 34 more. I think it's time to make a proper quick wire factory, probably. That's going to get tedious. And all I need to do for that is plunk down the blueprint I have prepared. I'll put right here, maybe in the middle of all those logistics. There we go. What? How'd it go up? I didn't push it up. I'm shoving it into the cliff. Let me put it out here over the water. No, it's backwards. Yeah, bad. Cat wire. There we go. Oh, I need that Rocketerium. Grab it from right here. Okay, my hotbar buttons are not working. What is up with that? Maybe it's time for the 4-hour reset. Okay, not having a hot bar is extremely annoying. I am going to, well, I'm getting an auto save right now, so I don't even need to save. All right, so that's 4 hours in. I'm going to reset my computer because it's acting weird again, and I'll be right back. I think we are about 16 hours in. Wow, 16. All right, see you guys. I'll see you guys shortly. I'm going to reboot and see about dinner.